Hello champions, and welcome back to another video with Project Artemis. I'm Riley, and yes, that's right, we are all champions today when we're gonna be playing Cynthia's Garchomp, because this deck is really strong and really powerful, and I'm excited to show it to you guys. So I will say there's a couple different builds of Cynthia's Garchomp. It got a huge buff with the Mega Evolutions format, so there's a lot of different ways to play it. I will show you this list in a second, but I do want to mention a second build of Cynthia's Garchomp that you can try out using Roserades and Neo Upper Energy that was played by Frosted Caribou. She did really well in Milwaukee with this deck. Really cool, really different type of build. I will say the Roserades are more useful into a meta where you're expecting a lot of bigger HP Pokemon and turbo like matchups, so you can get the extra damage output. Like faster decks like Raging Bolt, Goldangos, they help a lot in those, and the Neo Upper Energy lets you accelerate a little bit faster as well. However, I don't think I want to be playing Roserades in the current meta because there's a lot more control-y trap type stuff going on like Yveltal, and Roserade does become a really annoying problem to have on your bench if you do start it. It can be really difficult for you to get out of traps. So I don't think we actually need the Roserades. We do have ways to get more damage without the Roserades. So from the Mega Evolutions format, we do get cards like Lilies, Fighting Gong, and Premium Power Pro, and I'll go over these in a second. So Fighting Gong is a huge buff because previously Cynthia's Garchomp was struggling with getting energies and basic Pokemon, and it's just it was taking way too much deck space and it was hard to be consistent. But the Fighting Gong lets us get the Gibbles or the energies, whatever we need, and then also they are not dead cards. Like Poffin are kind of really bad later in the game, because once you get a Gibble or two Gibbles out and a Gabite, the Gabite's ability, Champion's Call, lets you search for any Cynthia's Pokemon, and you can just put them right in your hand. So you don't really need to use Poffin or any way to get Pokemon after that. After the first Fighting Gong gets you Gibble, you usually don't need to get more Gibbles with it, and they're mostly there for energy, which is great because it makes it very versatile. And the Premium Power Pro is huge because it lets our Garchomps and even Gibbles and Gabites sometimes do more damage. They do 30 more damage. Fighting Pokemon do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. This is huge because it lets the Corkscrew Dive do up to 130, maybe 160 sometimes. And it lets our Draconic Buster reach numbers that can 1-hit KO big stage 2 Pokemon like Dragapult with 2 Premium Power Pros. You can hit for 320. Charizard, you still need 330, but you can hit into a lot of stuff with the Premium Power Pro that you couldn't otherwise 1-hit KO before. And additionally, instead of Roserade, we have Monkey Dories to get the damage boost that we may potentially need as well. So if we're able to set up a Garchomp EX with a Cynthia's Power Weight attached, which gives us plus 70 HP to our Cynthia's Pokemon, we can have a big 400 HP Garchomp EX as a 2-price Pokemon, so it's not even a Mega, and it's really hard to 1-hit KO. Like, of course, you can be playing against a Grass-type deck, which they have an easier time with our Grass weakness, but most of the time it's really hard for people to 1-hit KO Garchomp, and even if they can't 1-hit KO it, it's even hard for them to 2-hit KO sometimes if we're healing with the monkeys. So using Crispin and sometimes even just manually attaching Dark Energies, we can set up Fighting and Dark Energy on the Monkey Dory, and then start pushing damage back to hit for 290 with Draconic Buster, 320 with 1 Power Pro, or even 350 with a 2 Power Pros and a Monkey Dory, or 2 monkeys and a Power Pro. A lot of cool stuff we can do, and our Corkscrew Drive also can hit more than 100, which is great. One thing to keep in mind with Garchomp though is when you're playing against a lot of Psychic decks and also some normal type Pokemon, they have fighting resistance. So keep that in mind. Your Corkscrew Dive may only do base damage of 70, so you might have to use Power Pros to fix the math to get it back up to 100. So this is relevant against stuff like Monkey Dory, especially Gardevoir EX, Ralts as well. Well, Ralts you can still hit it for 70, but yeah, Kirlia's Psychic type Pokemon, also Pidgeotto and Pidgeot EX are really frustrating to deal with. So be careful of that. Just do your math. But yeah, I really like this. Spiritomb is a great inclusion as well, because say we have a board with 2 Garchomp EX and 2 Power Pros on them, and they can't get through our Garchomp EXs, and they decide to hit into our Garchomp to set up for a 2-hit KO. we can then come back with a big punish with benching Spiritomb, attach and Raging Curse with any energy. Say we have 200 damage on 2 Garchomps. You can retreat into the Spiritomb with free retreat on the Garchomp, which is insane, by the way. It's really broken that we have free retreat on such a big Pokemon. Into the Spiritomb and then return KO for 10 times, whatever. Now keep in mind it doesn't do weakness, so we can't want to kill Gardevoir EX with this, unfortunately, but it's still a really strong option to have. Iron Bundle as well is a great inclusion because sometimes we don't want to hit into our opponent's active, or they'll leave something that they don't want us to KO early in the game, and we can just Iron Bundle around it and then get it back with a nice stretcher multiple times is really great. Daniel Magda did play 4 Boss's Orders in this deck, this list that I got from his runs. Although I do think that we don't need 4, although it is nice to have. I think the Iron Bundle does enough, and I'll put in another Iono from his list, and yeah, the Crispins and the Petrels are really good. I was a little bit skeptical of having too many Petrels at first. I was wondering if it should maybe be Pokegears or something else, but I really do like the Petrels as well. They kind of can help us chain stuff after the first secret. They're really good to find you the secret box, but then also later in the game they can find you Power Pros, Nice Stretcher, even Gongs to find energy if you need to. And also you can just kind of Petrol for an Iono or a Crispin for the following turn and kind of set up for next turn as well. Also, Corkscrew Drive, by the way, does draw until you have 6 cards in your hand, which is really helpful, but there are a lot of times I've found that you will get to a point where you have too many cards in your hand that you can't discard. So sometimes you might not want to thin your deck too much or put too many cards in your hand so that you can draw more if needed. 1 Lily's Determination in here. Some people have been playing more Lilies, but Daniel Magda only played 1 Lily, and I kind of agree with it. You can turn 1 Secret Box for Lily and then play Lily before you take 6 prizes, or before you take any prizes while you're still at 6. And if you after you take your first prize card, Lily isn't that great, honestly. Like, you'd rather be playing a different supporter, Iono, Crispin, or Boss, and just set up more. Yeah, 1 Lily is more than enough, I think. Eerie is a very interesting inclusion. Now, there are a lot of Garchomp lists out there that are playing Cornerstone to try and counter Goldingo and some other stuff. But it looks like a lot of the Goldingos are also playing Mega Lucario now to counter that, or just another way to deal with the Cornerstone. So it's not as effective as it used to be. The Eerie, however, is actually pretty good at fixing the Goldingo matchup. First of all, it's really hard for them to get to 400 like damage without Energy Surge Pro now, because since they're playing Trolley or Prime Catcher or non-Energy Surge Pro Apex with the Soul Rock builds. So you can kind of attack with this guy. They can't knock it out. And then when they do finally get a knockout, they're not going to be disrupting your hands, so you're both going to build up your hands. And then right before they take out a second Garchomp, you can Eerie them, and they'll most likely have 1 or probably both superior energy retrievals in their hands because they've been drawing a lot of cards, and then you just win the game on the spot basically from the 1 Eerie if you can find it. So yeah, this is pretty good tech. Really enjoy that, and it does come up in other matchups as well. And like I said, 4 Gong, 4 Premium Power Pro, these are really great. 3 Nice Stretcher has been really good for recovery. I found a lot of times I will start with something that I want to Team Evo on, a Gibble or something else. We attach an energy, and then we might have to retreat it in order to attack with a Corkscrew Dive on the next turn with the by evolving the Gabite. And this just gives us another out so that we can find energy to retreat to Gibble and then attach to it. And also later in the game, it's really good for getting stuff back, energies, Iron Bundle, all around. Really good to have. I enjoy having 3. 1 Counter Catcher, honestly, don't think we need more than 1. Secret Box is really good. Just getting the combo we need. You can Secret Box for Fighting Gong, Team Evo, Artisan to get your 2 basics, and or energy sometimes if you need it, plus a supporter for next turn. Really great A-spec there. And then with the Crispins, I found that it hasn't been difficult chaining Draconic Buster if we really need to, but most of the time Corkscrew Dive can be enough if you want to play slower. 3 Artisan, could be 2 if you want to add some other stuff, but 3 Artisan is really good to play around jamming towers because you can play an Artisan early. Just acts as another way to get Pokemon, and then also is great to have more stadium bumps. And yeah, 5, 3, 1 on the energies here. 6 fighting energy could be better as well, but I wanted to give myself the option to potentially attack with Mind Bend if needed, or even refrigerated stream if we're really in a pinch. I don't think that'll ever happen, but yeah, having the option for Mind Bend I think is fine in case we get trapped, for example. Yeah, this is my list. I feel pretty good about it. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing this deck. I'm sad that the Cynthia's Milotic isn't good, but the rest of the deck is really awesome. So hope you enjoy trying this out. Let me know what you think, and let's get into some games.
Hi folks, Sable here from Project Artemis. I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to our sponsor Heavy Play for sponsoring the team and showcase off a few of their wonderful products that they make. Starting off, we have their deck box RFG Max. This is a wonderful little magnetic deck box, flip alcove with a picture display for you to showcase your favorite card. We also have their dice box RFG. What's nice about this is it magnetizes to itself, so that is not moving. You don't have to worry about like accidentally knocking over your dice tray or anything. It also magnetizes to deck box. Their full system is entirely magnetic, so you can dice box to dice box, deck box to deck box, deck box to dice box here. And even going one step further, they have a foldable magnetized playmat. So instead of rolling things up, this folds up nice and flat. You can throw it in your backpack real easy. And then your dice box also will magnetize to it. Keep your dice box on there. Keep it on your playmat nice and flat there in the corner. And that thing is not moving. Once again, we just want to say thank you to Heavy Play. If you're interested in any of the products seen here, please go to heavyplay.com/Artemis or use code Artemis at checkout for 10% off your order. They have red, blue, black, white, gray, green, purple, a whole bevy of colors in their entire suite for you to use to your heart's content. We really do recommend you checking out their product. Anyway, back to the video.
Alright, looks like our opponent is making us go first. Oh, not a great hand for going first, but we can get Gibbles down with the secret box, and we have a Gabite. It's not like the end of the world. Soul Rock. Okay, great that we started Iron Bundle, because then they can't KO that immediately. Let's see. We'll start with secret box. Like this, get rid of Arvin, the boss, and we might end up evoing next turn anyways, so we like this. Soul Rock deck, interesting. Okay, just go like this. We can grab a Lilies, a Fighting Gong, Artisan, and Team Evo. I mean, this does just give them Soul Rock, but I think it's fine. We want to get our squad down, start thinning our deck as soon as possible here. I'm just gonna go ahead and attach to a Gibble here. I think that's enter. And next turn we could nice stretch with this Gabite back and then still Team Evo from the bundle. We don't even have to Team Evo, to be honest. If we get Gibble or Gabite and then go Gabite, Gibble, and then next turn we get Garchomp, Gabite, and something else. Yeah, so see what they're doing. I mean, they could Iron Bundle knock out my Gibble, which would be kind of annoying if they do that though. Yeah, we'll see. Wonder what kind of Soul Rock deck this is. What was that? A Riolu? Okay, we got Riolu. And Gimme Go. Oh, okay, so it's Lucario. We'll Tango deck to play around Cornerstone, which is fine. We don't even have Cornerstone because of this guy. So, but we should be able to get them with the late game Eerie, so that'll be interesting. Let's see if we can make that happen. Okay, maybe they don't even have a Soul Rock attack. They didn't put the Iron Bundle down, which is good for us. And didn't get any energies in play? Question mark. Okay. Now they're playing Arbor. Oh, Prime Catcher. Great. Alright. Okay, so they can Prime Catcher knock out my Gibble. That's fantastic. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't have attached the Fighting Energy, but I assume they'd be playing Raleigh or something. Okay. It's fine, we can come back from this. Let's make Beam. Now we push Bundle, make them do something else. Maybe they can't even evolve any Gimme Goals. Let's see how strong their hand. What's up? Okay, I'm gonna say we don't want to waste our energy attachment on the Iron Bundle here. So let's go ahead and just Night Stretcher for the Gabite to guarantee that. Evolution. I also put this here anyway. And I'm just gonna Lily. And let's see, actually we can thin our deck a little bit with the Champion's Call because we're not gonna be able to evolve anything else, right? So we'll just grab Gibble, bench both of those. And then we'll Lily to draw even more cards that are not Pokemon. Right, if they Iron Bundle, well, they can't Iron Bundle, but yeah, let's just grab this. We can evolve all of them the following turn. And then hopefully they can't somehow knock out my Gabite. So we should be fine. Okay, okay. Fighting Gong to get the energy attachment is really good here. We are having 2 fighting energies prized, looks like, so that is not great. It's manageable. Luminous and all the darks, it's fine. We have Crispin as well to help us on the following turn. And I'm just gonna go ahead and Power Pro these guys. No reason not to. In our hand a little bit, and yeah. If they don't knock out my Iron Bundle, we will have to move it, which will be kind of annoying. It'll take an energy attachment, but with the Crispin it should be okay. Also, we have all of our Gabites in our hand, which means we probably won't get much off the Champion's Call, but that's all good. I'm really hoping they just knock out my Iron Bundle here. I don't have to retreat it with Crispin, but not the end of the world if they don't. And we really gotta start drawing cards to find the Eerie. That's the goal. So we probably won't even grab anything off the Champion's Calls here, so that we can have a lower hand to draw with corkscrew dive. Draw until we have 6. Okay. I wonder if they're gonna go in with the Goldango here. If they knock out my Iron Bundle, that'd be fantastic. So then we can Crispin to this, set up another fighting on the Gibble potentially. Oh, I'd have to draw a fighting energy, or a Gong, or a Night Stretcher, and then we could set up fighting on back-to-back Gabites, and then we should be able to knock out 2 Goldango EXs in a row, which would be huge. Okay. 1, 2. Let's set this guy up. But it might be really difficult for them to deal with the 400 HP Garchomp to begin with, so let's see. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for, but that's okay. Champion's Call. So we can go evolve without getting anything off Champion's Call. Play Crispin. Do I want to 1-hit KO this? I mean, they're lacking a lot of drop power, right? So I think 1-hit KOing this could be fine still. I think I might just go for that, actually. We can thin our deck by grabbing this off the Artisan. Actually, yeah, we'll grab Monkey off the Artisan. Evolve this and this. And this. And then I could also just go, yeah, corkscrew drive 130 with the Power Pro. I think using the Buster is probably fine here. Because they'll need a lot of cards. They need a lot of cards. They only have 2 Gimme Goals in play with no other Goldengos, and I have 400 HP. That's a lot to deal with. Alright, let's see. Draconic Buster. Let's see what they're able to put together here. They only have 2 energies in discard pile, so... Oh, 3, now they knocked that one out. Okay, there's fighting off the prizes for us, which is really good. See what they can do. Not getting the fighting to attach this turn is pretty annoying, so we might have to do that play next turn where we go corkscrew dive 130 with Power Pro. And then hope they can't. I want to KO us still. Let's see. And also if they do hit into us without knocking us out, then the monkey damage comes in play as well, which is really helpful. It might have been better to just play Petrol that turn instead and save the Crispin, but I think knocking out their only Goldengo and making them have a Genesect or just Goldengos in their hand is probably was pretty good there. Also reduces -2 cards potentially if they had the Goldengo in play, and then to find other Goldengos as well. So I think I'm okay with this. I still need a lot. I still need a lot of energies. 4. They're gonna need 8 energies to want to KO me, plus the 9th one to attach for turn as well. I got a lot of cards in hand, but I feel like with how they're hesitating, they probably don't have it. Okay, maybe they just want to go into Mega Lucario here? Question mark, and then get some damage in on my guy. Oh, pass? Okay. Right, this is fantastic. So now we can go... Now we need to start digging for the... You start digging for the Eerie to slow them down even further. So I'm gonna attach this. Attach this. I mean, honestly, I could just Petrol for the Eerie and put it in my hand right now, right? What are they gonna do about it? They're not gonna Iono me. So 130. That might be the play, TBH. Yeah, let's do this. 130 here, and then I will need another Power Pro as well, so could be 2 things. Since the Eerie... Oh, I don't even have Eerie in my deck. Oops, I prized it. Okay, in that case, we will just grab Power Pro. And then, yeah, I'll evolve another... See, I could Iono them actually. Next turn, I will probably... Yeah, I'll probably have to Iono them and then hope to draw into the Power Pro. So we'll do that, and then... let me... now I can evolve these guys, so I will thin my deck a little bit as well. Grab Garchomp. I won't grab the other one, but we can go ahead and evolve this guy. We'll leave this in play for some deck thinning potential, and then yeah, we'll corkscrew drive this for 130. Get the Power Pro on the next turn. Want to kill that as well. Plus, Iono them will be pretty strong. And then if we get Eerie after prizes, that'll be even better to close out the game as well. And yeah, they still need a lot of energies to want to KO me. And I mean, they could retreat this and make us have like a counter catcher. But they would need to find that other air balloon as well. We'll probably get with this, Arvin. Okay. No tool off the Arvin. It was in hand. So now I'll need to find the counter catcher as well in order to do something with this. If they don't want to KO me, then I can Draconic Buster the active, plus corkscrew, plus Iono them. Okay, so I feel like they have the knockout now. Then they have to get through my other 400 HP Garchomp. And they do it twice in a row. They're already used 2 superiors as well. Interesting. And they're recycling. Maybe I don't have the knockout yet. I feel like you want that energy, don't you? It's like, yeah, Cornerstone wouldn't have done anything in this matchup because now most of the Goldengos are playing Mega Lucario. But like, dude, 400 HP Garchomps, that's a lot to deal with. I don't know. They still didn't have the knockout. It's crazy, bro. My guy's too big. He's too big. Let's go. And now I can Iono all the energies that they've been building up away as well. Draconic Buster, this question mark. I think that's fine. We can't set up more energies in play with... Right, let's see, this Gong. We'll just get this out of the deck. I know there's no energies. We'll play Night Stretcher. Grab this guy. Or, sorry, Fighting Energy. I could put a bundle on the bench as well. 30. Yeah, we definitely will just knock this guy out. We'll grab the Gabite. Put that in our hands. I could put the Spiritomb on my deck to thin, but I don't think that's necessary. Oh, I'll keep my Stretcher on. Okay, okay. Yeah, we can Artisan for the Spiritomb. Have that guy, because if they don't take a knockout, then we're still ahead. So we Iono them. All those energies, gotta find them again. And then can Draconic Buster them. We have Power Pro to knock out. Okay, they just conceded. Fantastic. Yeah. See, this guy is way too big. Can't handle power of Cynthia's Garchomp. 400 HP beast. Okay, so like our opponent has won the coin flip and they're gonna choose for me to go first. So should be interesting to see if looks like we're playing against a Gardevoir. That could be interesting. So not being on Team Evo will make it a little bit slower for us, but it'll be the end of the world. We'll go set this guy up. Yeah. Nope, Pheasantipity start is actually really good for us. And the Crespin in the active. Do like to see that. So we're gonna get some Gibbles down here so we can start thinning with Gabite's Champion Skull on the next turn. We might not even need to Team Evo this game, which would be pretty sweet. I can thin those out later. Okay, we have all our power waves, which is gonna be really important, and oh my goodness. Oh, I thought I prized all my fighting energies. Oops. Okay, we prized 1 fighting energy. That's acceptable. That's acceptable. Yeah, this would be great if they don't Iono us. Hopefully we don't have to find Gabites. I think I'll go ahead and like attach this to... Oh no, wait. I'll attach to the bench one in case I do need to Team Evo. Yeah. That's good. I'll put the monkey down and... oh, I can't rock roll yet, but it's fine. Enter. Yeah. So assuming this is Gardevoir, based on their sleeves, it'll be a little bit tough for us to hit into stuff with weakness, and looks like it probably is a Gardevoir. I guess it could still be a Terra Box or something, but would put my money on this being a Gardevoir matchup. So yeah, we do have to be careful of the psychic Pokemon. This is well, a fairy Pokemon technically, so it's not weak to fighting, but there's a lot of all the Ralts, the Monkey Dories, Mew EX, Gardevoir EX are all resisting fighting energy, which is really frustrating because it It makes us need an additional Power Pro to knock out small stuff as well. And then also against Caribou EX we'll need 3 premium Power Pros, which is not ideal, but you know, it's possible. It's possible. But yeah, this will definitely help us in this matchup. See what they're able to set up here. They're probably just gonna go for like an Evo play, right? Unfortunately, we can't punish this start with our team Evo, but they probably would have been able to retreat it anyway, so that's all good. We will be able to KO it eventually. No issues there. And even if they do retreat it, they'd have to retreat to like a Monkey Dory to team Evo off of for us to not take a prize card. So curious what they're able to do here. Okay. Alright, Dark on Fez, Evo double Krillia. If we get like an Iron Bundle knockout, that'd be pretty good, but we need to like top deck. We actually can't knock anything out right now. Oh, just one Krillia too. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we don't play rare candies in our list, unfortunately, but that's fine because we can go like this. And then just also like setting up energies and play with the Crispin early is like pretty good as well, because we can just Champions Call here, get another Gibbo, next turn we'll get double Garchomps. And then the monkey has energy as well, so not complaining, not complaining. Grab this. Gibbo. And then next time we go like a Gabite, Garchomp, and then our board is looking pretty good. What's this? I'm not even gonna Dragon Slice them because then they'll get free monkey damage. And actually, well, the Dragon Slice does set it up so that we don't need a premium Power Pro. Actually, I think I should Dragon Slice even though they could put 30 on us. I just Dragon Slice for 82. Okay. I could regret this, but it does make it easier for us to knock out without a Power Pro. So actually, yeah. I think that is better to Dragon Slice in that situation. Or for us to save on Power Pros. I mean, currently we don't have anything, right? So like, they have to retreat this and then like... Also, they would need 2 monkeys. They need 3 monkeys before they can heal all the damage off anyway. So that 80 Dragon Slice is like pretty strong actually. And then like, we could also next turn go like potentially bundle and then force them to send up either Rolls or Fez if they don't put anything else down, but I'm sure they're gonna find a Monkey Dory to bench as well. I really like how set up our energies are, because now these are both ready to a Draconic Buster as well. Okay, so Iron Bundle is no longer a play for us. But also if they miss Dark Energy Attachment here, that is pretty big for us too. We can deny. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Treat Fez. Oh, are they just gonna start swinging? I mean... doesn't make sense. Put some pressure on, but now we get Counter Catcher. Now we get Counter Catcher knockout of Fez with Garchomp. He seems pretty good to me. They don't know. I mean, like obviously our hand is probably weak from their perspective, but which it is. Yeah, interesting. Okay, I'm down. We could KO this with double Power Pro, but there's like no way we're drawing that, right? I don't think there's any top deck. I mean, Lily could get us there technically. Alright, so I Champions Call once for Gabite. Champions Call the other Gabite for Garchomp. We can attach. And yeah. I think we kind of do want to set up another Gibble though too, right? Grab this. Because it could be like awkward if they knock this out, and then we might not be able to set up a Garchomp for a while from my experience with this matchup. If they know what they're doing. This, yeah, I do want to get another energy down. Yeah, we just play our whole hand. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. We want the energy attachment. Yeah, 230. Yeah, so the Dragon Slice come in clutch here for us, for sure. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. And that comes up here. And corkscrew dive, draw 6 plus take 2 prizes. Pretty good. Pretty good. Nice. Power brace. Hardware 4 secret box or power pro is also good. Lily's not bad as well. Although we only draw 6 now, that's fine. And yeah, it's like pretty bad for them to leave any damage for in play for us as well. And also if they hit our Garchomp and don't take any prizes, then we can start doing stuff with Spiritomb as well, which is pretty good. Okay. If they put down Artisan for us, that'd be so nice right now, so we can attach our energy to Monkey Dory. Would really appreciate an Artisan put down from my opponent here. So okay, currently we can't really do much here. Like, we don't have any great targets to attack into either. Are they going? Oh, what is this play? Are they gonna try and Genome hacking corkscrew dive? Because that'd be funny. If their hand is that bad. Okay, they do get to move 6 off the Mew as well. But I can still want to kill it with Draconic Buster. I'm wondering if it's ever good to take that though, because like, okay, yeah, they're setting up for our Gabite to get knocked out. If I put myself down to 2, it could be really hard to like do stuff late in the game, but I do have corkscrew dives as well. It does leave us without an energy as well, so I do have to be careful of that play. Okay, wait, now we have 260 plus 60, 320 on our board, so we can return kill this with Spiritomb actually and leave the energy in play. That seems pretty good to me. I don't have a boss, but I would have been able to knock out the that Gardevoir EX as well. Ooh, so close, so close. Okay. So definitely want to heal this. And definitely want to evolve up the other one, I think. Yeah. Seems pretty good to me. I don't want to Iono them though, that feels like really gross. Do I want to evolve this though? I think I should, right? Let's see. Yeah, they could like target our energies. I don't want them to do that. I'll bench this. See, I'm wondering if I should attach the Luminous here. Cause I could still get like an Artisan. I think that no, Luminous in hand is like probably good actually. But this does make our Power Pro one less out to find. Okay, well, okay, I'll grab the fighting energy, but I think I'll attach Luminous, right? Okay, I have two Darks in deck. Could potentially find this off an Arven. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't hit for weakness, but he is hitting for some pretty big damage, so I do appreciate that. Let's go Adrena Brain. I think I want to heal. How much is this? 140. They could get like Scream-tailed. Let's see, where does this matter? But then they could just like kill this for free, right? So I don't want to do that. 70. Yeah, I mean, like, they could have Triple Monkey, but let's just move it off this. I'll go 290 for KO here. And now I think we're in a pretty good spot here. Both our Garchomps are like ready to go with a Draconic Buster, so I just need to draw 2 more Power Pros, or even just 1, depending on if they leave the damage on this Gardevoir to win the game. And also I could get like 2 1-prize knockouts, but that might be a little bit harder as well. Could go like Boss Corkscrew Drive. If they Iono us, can just go like Corkscrew Drive Punch. A lot of options still. Yeah. The turn 1 Crispin definitely helped us out a ton here, because now our board is super strong. Okay, so they can just like Scream-tail this guy now, but I do have this damage still to work with to Monkey return heal the Scream-tail, depending on what they do here. Okay, they want to kill my Monkey. I guess that makes sense. Oh, or pull up my monkey maybe and then scream till my Garchomp. Yeah, sure. Oh. Christmas pretty good. We can go... okay, that's good for them to play around Iron Bundle potentially. I can still go like Monkey or Screamtail knock out this. And then, okay, then they can send up this this Gardevoir. Okay, this could get a little bit interesting. So I definitely probably want to just Horseshoe Drive this turn. Yeah, unless we top deck boss, then that would be pretty awesome. But we need boss plus like Premium Power Pro still, I think, to win the game. But did they just like kill my Spiritomb here? I think that's not that good. They're going after my Gabite. What are they doing here? Wait, what? They're just leaving all this damage on my board? Now I just win with boss. Oh my goodness. I can't even punish. Okay. Dude. Okay, I can go double monkey KO this. Wait, that's just game, right? Double monkey KO this plus Spiritomb. Anything. Oh my goodness. Alright. Do I have the other monkey in my deck? If I have other monkey in my deck, I think I win. I do have the other monkey, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. And then Crispin. Yes. Dude, this is so much game right now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yep. And then there's move 60. And then even if I move 60, I still have 200. Yep, I have enough to KO a fresh when I KO a Gardevoir. X. Turn a brain. Doesn't matter. One. Oh yeah. Knockout. Oh, let's go. Boss up. And we can retreat this. And 360 damage. Take my last prize card with Spiritomb. This is why you can't leave any damage on my Garchomps. Remember that. Alright. Yeah, that was a pretty cool game. I feel like they definitely need to knock out the damage, but it's really cool to see how you can leave you know, multiple threats on your board. If they don't knock out your Garchomp, then you can return KO with Spiritomb. If they don't knock out the monkeys, and you can move the damage back. So yeah, really cool deck. Also draws a lot of cards. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, play some Garchomp.